Welcome to Gerald Johan van Waan's educational channel. Also today I will talk again about the theory which you will find in Sound in Form, in a more practical form now in this video. And this refers mostly to the theory of the first volume, which is also separate as the development of the word. It's all out on Trafford Publications. Excuse me. It is a method of controlled synesthesia, as I call it, and I will make it a little bit like a simplification in my videos that you can learn it much more easily. The book is mostly meant to have the full theory so that you can deal with all the variations that you can have. Excuse me. It's not necessary that you learn everything, understand everything, but it is needed that you don't overestimate the simplifications that you can make. Here in this video you have to have at least a slight sense of this sensibility already, or you can just follow this and try to grasp it gradually as well, just like in the book, but just try to recognize as much as you can. So what does this do, this controlled synesthesia? It changes the letters and the sound associated with the letters into a form. And it is also associated with a lot of information of the combinations that you can interpret. And therefore you need to know a lot of associations. But in this video I will focus mainly on the talent, how to change the letters and sound into form without much more interpretation. So that's just one goal, which makes it more simple. Thanks to changing the letters and its sounds that are related with it into forms, you can already see that every word, every chosen word, every imagined word fits naturally with the object or the subject. And there's some explanation for it, which I will not go into now, which is almost unbelievable that it is so, but the nature of things works like that, and our brain chooses the most simple things that they fit. Just like the numbers fit, letters will fit as well. It's not random, and I proved it in my book, and I will prove it again and again in all my videos as well. And so this video I will explain the word bull. I had a remark lately, and a friend of mine said, yeah, I think what you do, it looks interesting, but it's for me completely incomprehensible. So maybe so that means that I have to get a little bit more, I have to put a little bit more effort in making it more comprehensible, accessible, and the simplifications that I do here, they are correct, but they will make it more easy. But first, before I do that, so maybe you missed some of the principles, so it are only a few principles that are really, really important that you should not forget, so I will repeat them shortly in this video, so it makes the video a little bit longer, but it's important to have these basic principles in your mind, otherwise you will make wrong associations and you will not understand the thing. It's not a lot that you need to know. So there are three distinctive starting point regions in every object, in everything that we associate. It's a center, either a center region, it's somewhere in the volume, but somewhere at the edges of the form. So these are the full regions that you can see them as you can express them. But if you place a center point or a connection point, okay, then it is just a small point into this region of the center, of the volume, or in the edges. If these connection points are exceeded or are getting larger, they also follow certain rules. And these rules are following the three directions: horizontal, vertical, and diagonal. Very simple. These are appropriate extensions. When the horizontal connection appears, mostly from the center attention, it is still a process, a seeking process. You're discovering everything. So this is an association which is important. When you think you know already, I know what I'm dealing with, I know the elements, then you have to increase the things into a vertical direction, in the volume direction. So you have a lot of material. In the volume is the material, and you can also confirm what you know. So because of this, you already found the highlighting aspect of the things you're investigating or pointing at. The diagonal region, it's the same as the edge region also. It is also at the edge of your view on things. So you start to have a kind of alertness because something is about to change, so it doesn't fit very well, so you need some other elements to get your attention to. So that's a diagonal region. The next principle, there are not many principles, but that's of course when you start to extend what you have already, and these extensions, they always go towards something else, to something that is different, so the other, of course. And when you do so, it is a growth process that leads you to it, and you start to adapt. But of course, the other is not always immediately available within our reach, and it is possible that it is not within our reach, and then we have a problem because it doesn't. We can't make the connection immediately. And if we don't, there's an extra principle that we can use. So if the adaptation is not possible immediately, we need time. Very simple. We need time to adapt. We need time to get to that point or make some adaptations first. To go from our point of view and our projection of point of view towards the other point of view, which is slightly different. And this needs the element of time. I can talk about that time aspect somewhere else, but not today. But just remember it. So if the adaptation is not possible, we need extra time. And of course, this time principle will also take care that the forms will be deformed, but that is a very complicated idea where it can lead you to. But I will keep it simple. I will go from the simple ideas to the more complex ideas. So the most simple thing were the aspects where you start from one center alone. The difficulty is, like with all letters, they deal with complexity, with the complexity of life. So it will not just deal with one center, but there can be multiple centers that you have to deal with, up until 9 different centers. And of course, the aspects of time and of responses, they will all deal with these aspects. They make it difficult. I will not go to the difficult parts yet. Don't be afraid. I will do it very slowly, and I will guide you very well. And but I will repeat the first idea, which I already expressed well. The first center, I will repeat it very quickly. The starting points of one center, these are the A, the T, and the K. They start from one center. The A is in the center itself, and this is the region where it can be. This is the point of connection. And the connection point directs you to an increase of what it is in the horizontal plane. The T, the next one, is in the volume, still in a center, the volume area. Of course, it's just one center, so it's over there. And it will direct itself into the vertical plane. That's the T. The K, the last letter for one center, is at the periphery or edges. There it is, there's the connection point. And if you increase the connections, they will go over the diagonal plane. You can see it. So I made some examples of two different words in a different order. They're all with one center alone, but if you connect them differently, you get a different result. I have two words with the K, the A and the T. These are cat and tack. Cat is like the cat in English and tack is like a branch. So this is the right order of connection points, so I get different results. With a cat you can get a you can make some variations, but they will all lead to comparable forms that are closing in, and the tack or branch is always with comparable forms that will open up. So cat will limit itself inwardly, the tack will extend outwardly. It will be closing in or opening up. So, from one center point of connection with the A, T and K, we'll now today go to the double center point of attention. So here, I will repeat just the last time where you can find the one center point, so that you know the difference very well. The T, the A, I will place on top of the T, on the connection points. I will repeat the process. So the T is the starting point. The A will be the new center point, which is connected to the next point, the point of T. So you have then ta, and then the K has to is the next point of the H that you can already see in ta, and there it is connected. So if you connect them with the horizontal, vertical and diagonal, you get this form. So the essence of the word tack is nothing more than this. And this expresses the word tack completely. The other way, the other order of words, you start with K, you add the center in the K, so you have K, and then the T is the first found point of connection in the volume region, so it is there. And if you connect them with the horizontal, vertical and diagonal as you should, you get this. So the essence of cat is nothing more than this. It's very simple, it's pure mathematics, and it's a proof that these words, that you follow them purely mathematically, that they are really the same as the expression of the words. So this was the first level with the number 1. It's a bit of the world of fractals. Now we go to the second level. So instead of one center with the 3 kinds of center points of connection, there will be 2 centers. 2 center points of connection. So you have each time in each region 2 center points. Make it a bit more easy to understand. So this is one region, another region, and they are melted together so that they fit into one center, one volume, one edge. So there we can distill the 3 letters, the U, the U, the L and the B. And these are have the features of these letters, but that's okay, then I have to talk too long. I will not do that now. I'm talking about the form. So we will learn to form them and connect them well. So we have a double center, a doubled volume and a doubling edge, the B. The first combinations that we have, the ul, the area, ul area here, sorry, and the lup, or the lup area here. So these are 2 words letters connected. It's nothing more that you have to add. But you also should not forget once more, the connection points, the regions of the connection points. The region of the U is in the center, the region of the connection points of the L is in the volume, and the region of the connection point of the B is in the outer edges. So these are our three letters, U, L, B. So what do? We have the B as starting point for the word bull. The U has to be in the B form, so in the edge, at the edge, and the diagonal plane there, so we will add it. That's the boo. Then I add the L still in the region, so I will put it in the region of the volume already, so so we have to. In fact, we have already the word bull, but in sound, the bull is in sound is B, U, and L, not much more. But it's written as bull with a double L, so we have to do something else. We have to do something extra. So what you always have to do is when we, or try to do when we connect all the points, is that there is an interaction between these letters. It's not just an addition of B plus U plus L. The interaction between these letters makes it so that the conclusion in the last letter always have to have everything from the previous letter or something of the previous letter or the combination of the previous letter in it. So the B, the U, and the L. So in the end, we have in the content of the extra L, which is the letter of formation, so how things are formed. So in this formation process, which you already had here, the whole formation process, it has to repeat itself and conclude itself in that part. So this means that we have the bull idea that has to you have to see it in the extra L in the end. It is so you have to have the B has to be recognized. The volume placement of the U has to be with a doubled center. In the right order, have to express it. You're waiting, it's taking a long time. And this is it. So the B is with the center U in the L region. So the B is added again as a conclusion of a last formation, with some extra volume coming out. You see, volume is almost like recognizable what it is. I will not make an explanation of it. It speaks for itself. Conclusion of the formation of the word bull in quite a theoretical way without much interpretation. Okay, you have to interpret it a little bit, you have to understand. It's best that you understand the letters already, what they are about, but I explained everything what you need to know. So this is a word bull without much addition, just the theory into practice in the form. But the content of the letters themselves and how they combine, this is another matter. This is not some subject for now, but I have shown an example how letters are formed, and this was from the second level with the doubling centers. So here's the doubling center with the result of the word bull. Thanks for watching. You can always purchase my book. Take your time for it. Don't be disappointed if you understand certain parts of it. Don't understand certain parts of it. It doesn't matter. It's the most important thing is you have to learn it. The sensitivity, the rationality will come as well. But you don't. My goal was with this book is not to start from your rationality, or it will not work. You have to start from learning the sensibility, learning what it is, and learning to remember the associations. Once you do that, the rationality itself will come out of it, out of the sensibility. It should not be the other way around. It's available at a lot of places, as you can see, and so we're welcome to read the book or simply subscribe to my YouTube channel. You get already a lot of things a lot of ideas how to approach the sound informed method. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day. Thanks. Bye.